What's going on, guys? Welcome back to day 2 of Africa Cup of Nations 2021 qualifying. We are now well into the group, and finally we get yet another great performance from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They get a victory 4-2 over Lesotho in a game that was realistically a very good comeback story from Nigeria. Obviously Lesotho, they got outscored very early on in this contest, which I thought would be a big issue because Lesotho's goal was not very. It was actually really clean. It was a little clean one. So I figured Tristan Aina Ajay, all of these guys who have been very defensively sound for Nigeria, they had to step it up. And Ola Aina, I think, did hear that calling because once again, like he was in the first contest of this group, he was amazing. And this Nigeria squad, They did a lot. Again, they did the absolute most that you needed to do in order to get, to find yourself ahead in this contest, and it was beautiful. Alex Iwobi getting on the scoreboard, Chukwueze getting on the scoreboard. He's a really good striker because he's such a good channel runner. He can hold up play really well, but he also knows how to absolutely destroy like dual center backs that decide to sit back, which after a while Lesotho did sit a lot farther back. Nigeria controlled a lot more of the possession, and then that eventually led to halftime. And then after Nigeria came back, scored 2 goals with Iwobi and Chukwueze, it was over. It became the Victor Osimhen Osimhen. I don't know how I'm saying that. It's the Victor Osimhen show. That's what I was trying to say the entire time. It really was. I mean, the guy was an absolute monster. Him and Ramon Aziz, who came in off the bench, absolutely destroyed Lesotho in the second half, with Victor Osimhen scoring 2 goals, including one beautiful chip towards the end of the game that officially put it to bed, made it 4-1, killed it off after Ramon Aziz actually laid him off a beautiful through ball. Victor Osimhen, he scored in both contests now for the Afcon 2021 qualifiers, so I believe he will be the top scorer for Nigeria specifically after this Afcon break. But my goodness, what a player! I don't know how he's been so sort of under the radar at Lille, but he's such a joy to watch. I mean, he runs channels really well. He can hold up play. He pretty much just harasses and abuses opposing fullbacks, and then sometimes the center backs. It creates a lot of space. I mean, he really does. I mean, Wilfred Ndidi and Moses Simon had several opportunities to run up and get shots off because of the runs and the space that Victor Osimhen was making. And I know there was still so Chukwueze came out for Ahmed Musa, Joe Aribo, the Rangers player who's starting it. I believe he plays for Rangers, if I'm not mistaken. But subbed out for Ramon Aziz, Moses Simon, Senio Kalu came in for him as well. So you got a lot of essential attacking subs in this game who could then, with their fresh legs, abuse Lesotho in the defense and run onto the Victor Osimhen passes or lay them off for him, and it worked out so well in the second half. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful to sort of watch Victor Osimhen and Chukwueze and Ahmed Musa and Ramon Aziz all operate with each other. And then you have Wilfred Ndidi at the base. You have Alex Iwobi playing some really good. I consider tracking back D. I think the 4-2-3-1, the formation just works for Nigeria. 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-4-1, because Nigeria have this plethora of players who can A, attack, and B, can come back and play defense. I mean, Victor Osimhen is one of them, but Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, Joe Aribo, like these are all players who aren't, full-out wingers. I mean, Osimhen is kind of the full-out tricky winger, but these are players that can also track back, that can play defense. So when Nigeria when Nigeria ends up having to go back and forth between Benin and Nigeria, when they finally get to the hard part of their Afcon 2021 qualifiers, hopefully they'll be able to just breeze right through it. And I'm looking forward to seeing Nigeria a bit more next African Cup of Nations break. I know obviously them and Sierra Leone is going to be Sierra Leone, Lesotho, and Benin is going to be an easier group for them, because I think Nigeria are obviously favorites in this group, but at the same time, I think it's good to get players like Victor Osimhen, Chukwueze a lot more experience because they are the future of Nigeria. And obviously Alex Iwobi's only what, 23, 24, so Alex Iwobi's going to be around for a while. But to get to see these guys, maybe in the future, Kelechi Iheanacho again, these types of strikers getting in for Nigeria, I just love to see it because these guys are so talented and they get to now go home, show off their skills to the home Nigeria crowds after maybe not getting a lot of the senior call-ups because, I mean, it's been pretty much the Ahmed Musa show for a while now, I feel like, for Nigeria. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Lesotho, Nigeria, and peace.